just a minute. Been looking for some help just to find myself. Yeah. Been losing my focus like 1,000 times before. Can't take this anymore.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to today's video. So I'm currently sat on my kitchen floor and in today's video we're going to be doing a Clean With Me 2020 and we're going to be specifically going through my under sink cupboards. Now I did do a video on totally transform my under sinks cupboard. One of my earlier videos is probably between 7 and 9 months old and I literally have done nothing else to it since then. We had a leak under there a couple of weeks ago, and other than just clear out the trays because there was disgusting water in it, so other than just clear out the trays I've not really done anything else, and I think the sheer volume of things I have under there contributed to the leak. So my plan is I want to declutter, organise, I want to take out all my back stock. In case you didn't know, I'm totally obsessed with the home edit, so it's kind of just got me like wanting to declutter my whole house. But I bought some more storage from Home Bargains, so I kind of want to use this system. I'll show you in a second what I currently have and why it's not working that well, but let's jump straight into the video. So just before I give you a tour of what the under sink currently looks like, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you enjoy. Leave me a comment down below, and if you're not already, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel. I post lots of content, cleaning, vlogs, motherhood, hauls, so lots of different content. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button and let's take a look under the sink. Okay, so this is what we currently look like. Now, although I love cleaning products, looking at this just gives me not good vibes. So I have at the back, I have lots of different like replacement products. So I've got a few pink stuffs because that one's nearly gone. And what I'm thinking is I don't need to be keeping all of my replacement products all at the back there. As you can see, I've got so many different scents of this that it's kind of hitting all the pipework, which is not ideal because it only takes something to make it work loose. And we had a leak from here and all this was completely wet. So obviously I need to give that a good wipe down because something has leaked there. But what I'm thinking is taking out that basket, replacing it with the two new ones. That way they can sit on top of each other. I can easily see them because, I mean, as you can see, none of this even fits properly. And then all back there, yeah, it's just not good. And I mean, I've got some different scents of the floor, but again, I have got some spares under here. I've got lots of spare sponges and I really just don't need everything in here. So my plan is I want to use this basket for my like back stock, so things that I have duplicates of, and I can pop that in my pantry cupboard so it's out of here. So I just want to have a big declutter. So first job, let's get everything out and see what we've got.
I've been looking for something to change thoughts into motion. Been waiting way too long.
So as you can see, the first job, I just wanted to empty everything out of the cupboard. So that's just what I'm doing here. And I'm just popping it on the floor so I can see exactly what I have under here.
I was out waiting for something, and if I close my eyes, it's all been a waste of time.
And then I just wanted to give everything a wipe down. So all I'm using is my Zaflora mix in my spray bottle and just my minky cloth. And you'll see in a second just how dirty it was. But yeah, because the storage unit doesn't get moved, it's surprising how much dust and dirt gets trapped under there and just obviously sits there.
How could somebody be with someone else if you can't?
And then I just wanted to test how the baskets would actually sit, and there's a bit of trial and error. I even decided to move the shelving unit along, but because of the pipework under the sink, I established after I've unscrewed everything, it can literally only stay in the position that it was. So after I take it all down, try moving it all around, it eventually goes back to how it was. And then the baskets, you will see, they're not able to face outwards, which was a little bit disappointing because that way I would have been able to see exactly what was in there because the front dips down lower, but they had to go in on the side. But it's not the end of the world, it turned out really good anyway.
It's all been a waste of time. It's close my eyes, it's all been a waste of time. I was out waiting for something, and if I close my eyes, it's all been a waste of time. I was out driving every mile, and now if I rewind, it's all been a waste of time. It's all been a waste of time. You waste my time. It's all been a waste of time. I don't really need new friends, so spend your time with
And then here all I'm doing is I'm just going through everything that I've got that was actually under the unit, and I'm just seeing how it will go in the new basket. So what I had to do was the taller items, so the majority of the spray bottles had to go in the top one because I couldn't sit them on top of each other if I would have split them between two. So I used all of my kind of drain and blocker, my Febreze spray, washing up liquid, my soda crystals, things like that. They all sat in the bottom one, and then the taller sprays sat in the top one. And then what I found was I had a lot of duplicates. So I had 3 or 4 different disinfectant sprays. So I just took out the ones that I reach for all the time, so left 1 of each in there, and then everything else I've put into my backstock basket.
Loving will be easy, but it's all for free. Won't cost a thing, so it's yours. Worth the try. Oh, this is the real thing. I'm down if you're down, boy. Get next to me, get next to me. All that I want is to get next to you.
Now moving on to the clear trays. So these trays are from Home Bargains, and they're the fridge storage trays. So you find them in the kind of kitchen aisle. They range between £1.99 and I think up to like £3.99. So I've just got some variety of sizes, but all I'm doing, exactly like I did with the basket, I'm just going through what I've got, taking out all the duplicates, and just rotating so I know which ones are running low and popping them to the front so I can use those up first. And doing the same with my carpet refreshers, my air fresheners, my minky cloths. So I'm just going through absolutely everything.
Get next to me, get next to me. Get next to me, get next to me. Get next to you, get next to you. Get next to me, get next to me. Feels like the two of us are golden and gold, you see. What do you got, so take a chance, take a chance on me. It's magical when you are close, so close, babe. What do you got, 'cause I am golden, I'm golden. Feels like the two of us are golden and gold, you see. What do you got, so take a chance on me. It's magical.
And then my favourite part, loading everything back in. So I did just play around with this and just switch some trays around, but overall you'll see in a minute when I give you a tour, I'm really happy with how it turned out, and it's much more functional, and I just think this is going to work a lot better for me.
How did we end up here in the corner looking like enemies? We used to be the team people talk about, what a chemistry. I can see it in your eyes. You don't wanna talk anymore. I wanna get so numb, while we enemies. No, you don't mind the way I stutter my words. You know exactly what it means and how it hurts. Oh, I can't believe you're here. Can't get any worse. No. I just wanna get out of here. I find it so hard to breathe. 'Cause when you get too close, I lose my way and I freeze. I wish you knew what power you have over me, but now it's so hard to breathe. Just get me out of here.
Okay, so I think I'm happy with this. Just a really quick sneak at all the extra duplicates I need, which I'm really glad I've done, because now I know what I don't need to buy any more of for a long time. So this here will all be going in my pantry, because as you can see, it's all duplicates either of the same scent, like my Zaflora for example. You can see I've got the Midnight Blooms and the Twilight Garden. I've got duplicate cloths to the ones that I have here, so obviously I did not need all of this here, which is filled in there, and I just think it looks so much neater. I actually really like these. You would have seen from the video I was struggling a bit because I actually wanted them facing out this way so I could easily see through the cutout, but it just wouldn't work. I tried moving the shelving, but with the pipe work this is the only way it would fit. So if I just start from the top, I'll slide these out a little bit so you can see. So under here I've just got things like my washing up liquid, there's some descaler tablets, my scrubbing brushes, my soda crystals, crease release. So basically the smaller items fit in here because otherwise I couldn't stack this on top, because as you can see bottles like this are too tall. And then in this top one I've got my elbow grease, a white vinegar, my stainless steel, my Star Drops antibacterial, I've got my Flash, my favourite natural French soap, a polish, a window, and glass by Astonish, and then I've just got an oven cleaner. So there's lots of room still in there. It's not all crammed where the bottles are tipping over. The reason I've got things here, I've still wanted to utilise these. These are just cutouts of where the worktop was joined. So this is my mixture of fabric conditioner and water, which I pop on like any washing that's on the area or the sofas, curtains, and then I've got my Febreze sprays back there. My cloths that I use, I got these hooks and these pads off of eBay. I'll link them below if you're interested in checking these out. They're really, really cheap. But this is just my window cloth, which is absolutely amazing. A lot of the things I buy are from Home Bargains. Obviously you can buy things like this off of Amazon, but I find it's a lot more expensive. So if you are wanting to try anything like this, I'll link below what it is, but I would try B&M and Home Bargains. The same here, this is my duster. I've got 2 of them, and then this is the cloth that I use for my hob. And I just like to hang them because then they dry really quickly after. Obviously I do put them in the washing machine, but just not after every use. So just while I've used them, I just hang them back up and they dry. Then moving over to my shelving unit, I did actually pick this up off of Amazon. I forget the exact name of it, but again, I'll link it below for you. I've had it since the beginning of the year. I said I'll link the original under sink video below, but I've just kind of sorted it so it's in some sort of order. Again, I'm limited to the depth of the shelves because I had to have them at these heights for the pipe work. So just here I've got my dishwasher tablets and my rinse aid. So that's there. There is space behind. So I've got my salt funnel. So that's just sat there. And then these trays are all from Home Bargains. They're the fridge storage, and I just like them because they're easy to pull out. So in here I've just got some shoe polish, pink stuff. I think that's a metal polish wadding for stainless steel and chrome. That was for my fridge. And then just here I've got a couple of bin neutralizers. So my favorite is the Bin Buddy, which you'll see back there. Okay, and then in this one here I have got my Comfort Intense Fade Press. I pop this in my iron. And then I've just got a couple of my disinfectant sprays here. This one's nearly run out. That's why I've got the other one just sat behind it. And then here I've got my carpet refresh. So the reason I've got obviously more than one is purely for the scent. So at the moment I've been enjoying the Fabulosa range. So I've got the Sage and Vanilla and then the Electrify one. But then I do also love the 1001. So I have just got 3 different scents of those. I've got the Pet Friendly, the Spring Blossom and Mandarin, and then this, I love this for this time of year, the Frosted Winter Berries. So I just thought, I know obviously it's more than one thing in there, but I do just like to have a little selection of scents for when I'm cleaning. Same with this one, there is multiple scents. So this is my Flora tray. I'll just pop it out for you. So here I've got the Fabulosa Electrify. I absolutely love this scent. And then I've got the Peony Blush by Zaflora. I do tend to like keeping them in the boxes just so I can easily look and see the different scents, but I don't know what happened to that one. But yeah, I love that one, hence why it's quite a used one. The reason I've got 2 Midnight Blooms is because there's literally a dribble left in there, so the next use, that one will be recycled. Secret Garden, Twilight Garden, I love that, and Winter Blossoms is a new one. I'm just wanting to use up my springtime. I'm not sure how much I've got in this one. Not a great deal. I use that quite a lot in the summer, but I just thought I'd leave it there to see if I can just try and use it up when I'm cleaning. And then I don't tend to reach for this very often, so it's quite full, but I thought I would just leave it in there in case I do. So all of my duplicates that I've bought are now going to go in my kind of like backup box that I'll keep in my pantry. This one here is just my minkies and cleaning sponges. So I've got a selection of minkies. These are actual minkies here. These are the Primark ones. So you can see up to the minkies, all of these have been in the washing machine and put back in. And look how they hold their shape. They're so much thicker. So if you haven't tried the Primark ones, I would highly recommend them. That's the kitchen minky. To be honest, I don't know if I'm a fan. I just find it gets really grubby really quickly because of the texture of it. I think I prefer the original minkies. So here, this one is a very used one, but I just thought I'll keep it in there if I'm doing any of my windows or anything. And then that one, and then I've just got some Muppet sponges, and this is an who makes it? It's the same brand as the elbow grease. So this is the elbow grease version of a Scrub Daddy, I think. So it does the same thing. So it's hard when you use cold water, and it will go softer when you use warm water. In this tray here, I can't slide it out at the moment because of this here. So I've popped this one here because I can easily just grab my wipes out. So I've just got here some classic polish wipes. I don't use that too often. Just some screen wipes for the TV and our kind of like iPads, laptop, phones. Some Dettol wipes there and some more Dettol wipes. So I don't tend to use these that often. I've had these for a while. I tend to just use my Zaflora mix and just use it with a reusable cloth that I can pop in the washing machine after. I've got a couple of refills here for my plugins just there. And then I've got some heads for my Dishmatic, and just back there is just some spare plugs in case I want to just plug any more plugins in the rooms, but I've got one pretty much in every room, so just spares back there. And then on this door, I've got my pumpkin Scrub Daddy, so he just sits on the scrub caddy, so it's just really handy. It doesn't have to be out in the sink, so he just sits there. And then I've got my, we all know this, the Dave the Duster. So this is the Pledge Duster. I've just given him a new head of hair, so he's nice and fresh, ready for some dusting, and I just hang him there so he's not going to get squashed in the basket. So yeah, that is how it's looking, and I think it looks absolutely amazing. So that's going to wrap up my video for today. I hope you enjoyed cleaning under my sink with me and decluttering. I will link everything that I can think of down below, but if there's anything that you want to know what it is, where I get it from, just drop me a note in the comments and I'll respond back to you. But things that I've got off eBay, I'll link below. Things obviously like my cloths that I purchased from B&M and Home Bargains, I won't be able to link, but I'll name what it is and where to get it from so you can obviously have a little look. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye everyone.